go ahead and get it started. Scares me. Okay, let's see what it does. So streaming, I hit about 20 to 29%, so it's not even like it's doing anything hardly. Basically. 0% load. Oh, that's the graphics. 22% load, 20. Stays about the same, and we just started the stream. I mean, I am using my GPU to encode one of the streams. That's probably why, but I don't understand how YouTube Shorts isn't taking anything up, but that's great. The more of that I see, the happier I'm going to be about this, but still. Okay, so 4.6 gigahertz, 304 processes. I'm just looking at stuff. Okay, so what I want to do today, since my new CPU is coming in this evening, is I'm going to open a bunch of games, and I'm just going to list and write down what it's going to run like. And then when the new CPU comes in, we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to put it in the computer. I'm going to play games, and I'm going to write down what my FPS is, what the CPU usage is, and then what it ramps up to as far as like my clock. So earlier I did R6 alpha stream. So I was getting about 61 to 65% usage, 4.2 gigahertz, that's all it was using, and then 250 FPS was my average. So it's pretty damn good, but R6 isn't a super CPU-intensive game. It's on a small map. And also high Oscar, high amp. But I'm about to open something like... I may do Siege again, honestly, just to see what it's like when I'm streaming, because that's a big difference. But again, I'm still about the same as what it runs at. I'm only using about 20%, if you guys can see on that little monitor there. I have it under my webcam. I'm only using about 20-ish%. So I'm curious when I open a game if it'll bump up to like using 80% of my CPU. So hold on, let's see R6 while streaming, because I may have to redo that. I may have to make a third bracket and be like while streaming, and then change it. Just opening the game causes it to soar up to like 30, 60% usage. That's not bad though. Again, opening games and stuff is like the hardest thing to do. Not much, dude. It's good to hear from you. Yeah, like Ant, I'm telling you, people were missing you, bro. They were concerned. That's one of the many. I'm telling you. But yeah, he's been back a few days, Oscar. He's been hanging around again. We're hyped. He's good. He's happy. He's good. Everything's cool. Other than his neighbor needing a fade run. Sorry. But yeah, so this is going to be the whole stream pretty much. Is me just opening games, playing like a match or playing a little bit of the game, and then just testing out and seeing what I run at. So my usage still hasn't went up to like 100% like it usually does in some games, if not all games. Because, dude, this bottlenecked ass CPU is cooked. See, there's 100% right there when we actually open the game. And see how it froze for a second? My stream froze, everything froze. It fucked it to pieces. It always does that, because when it's loading shaders, when it's loading the game itself, that's the most CPU-intensive thing it can do. And that's why, like, on a Battlefront, like Star Wars Battlefront, which I will test later, that's why it gets real choppy when I'm loading into a new map, or it gets real choppy when I'm doing something, and it always does that. And CPUs are going to do that. Like, that, there's no preventing that completely, but it still sucks that it's so bad. Hopefully the new one that comes in will have a less issue of that, and same with like the little micro stutters when you're playing a game. That's going to go away the more cores and threads you have usually. Or, well, no, gaming's more of a single core process, but me streaming with it, the more cores and threads I have, it's going to take a load off of one of them cores. That and gaming is usually a one core process. Well, not very many multi-core process, so it's not going to be as hard on the CPU when you're streaming and gaming if you have more cores and more threads. Sorry, I'm going to explain this shit to you guys, and you guys need to be taking notes. No, I'm playing. Ignore that. I hope you guys didn't see that, but that's nasty, bro. I have to use nasal spray just to breathe, bro. But yeah, this is going to be the whole day, so if you don't like PCs, this is going to be annoying as shit. I'm trying to think. What's a good game that we can test after this? I'm probably thinking Battlefront, because that's also a very CPU intensive kind of game that I do have downloaded too. So I could probably play Battlefront, and it would be a very good test to see like how much my CPU gets like bottlenecked, because I know it does it. Also, you know, like yesterday when my we were playing Night Rain, you know how audio kept cutting out. That's also a sign of like CPU usage being skyrocketed. But if I do shitty, it's okay. It's not about that. We're just testing. I'm looking up at this monitor up here. I'm keeping an eye on my temps too. Because really, I need to look at my temperatures because I think the CPU that's coming in is a higher TDP, so it may tend to get a little hotter. And I need to get a triple fan AIO. I really do. I just need to dish the money out, but I don't have the money. It ain't that deep though, honestly. All right, so we're getting, now that I'm streaming and all that, we're getting about 200 FPS. So that's 50 down. It took 50 FPS from me. Well, no, it ramped up to 230. But see my usage? CPU usage is up by 20% while I'm streaming. So it's at 84% when I'm streaming. No wonder fucking any other game like cooks my whole computer. It probably is at 100%. But I mean, again, have I been riding the CPU out for a while? Yeah, let's be real. What games even have a lot of CPU? Like games just generally got look on what? Anything with a big map, anything with a lot of players on it, anything like that. Yeah, it's gonna have a lot of CPU usage. Even this is having a lot right now. 91, bro. See how this map's bigger though than the one I was testing on off of stream? Because I think I was testing on like House or something. This is a bigger map, so it uses a little bit more. But you can kind of see the bottleneck here. But when I'm streaming and when I'm playing a game, it kind of just, it cooks it. Is that a fucking Boss G? Oh no. Sorry, I'm locked. Damn, bro. Shitter. Sorry. Shitter's full. Clark. Yeah. But you can see that mine's being used a lot. But it's not breaking. I mean, it's there for a reason. You know, you can use 100% of it. It's just not exactly the best thing. But again, yeah, 84%. That's not horrible. As long as it's not just peaked out at 100%, that's not bad. But it probably is peaking out at 100%. If Siege is using that much, it's probably 100% on some games. Pick me up, babe. Good boy moment. Stupid bitch. Yeah, get shit on. Oh. Anyways, yeah, you can see the performance graph is pretty out there. And see, my GPU is only being utilized 77% because it's probably just not trying to bottleneck the shit out of it. So, meh. Esports games are always CPU heavy. This game isn't exactly the heaviest on CPU because, again, it only using like 60% when I'm not streaming is, I mean, honestly, that's not bad. But again, this is going to be one of many tests because I'm going to test Star Wars Battlefront. I may even open a VR game and see what it looks like, but that may actually crash my stream because that is my biggest op, and that is why I'm really, really excited to get a new one because when this new one comes in, I may be able to play more VR games and stuff on the PC and stream and not have any issues. Because, like, bro, if I want to play, like, Assetto Corsa, for example, oh, my God, I can't play Assetto Corsa in VR anymore. I haven't been able to in, like, the last 4 or 5 years. Just because I stream on 2 platforms. If I would only stream on Twitch, I could do it. But now that I multi-stream on 2 platforms, I can't. My PC just can't handle Assetto Corsa with its massive hit to, like RAM and its massive hit to the CPU, and then I'm also bottlenecking the shit out of my CPU all the time. You know what I mean? Because you can see I don't have the 7600X either. I just have the normal 7600, so my shit's got integrated graphics in it for no reason. But it's nice to have integrated graphics, honestly. And it come with a cooler. Teehee. What's funny is I didn't even use the cooler. I should have went with the X, but I was trying to save money at the time. Any hard breachers, maybe? Why the hell did I swap to my secondary? I mean, I'm not against a 5.7, but I know I ain't going to get no more kills with a 5.7 than I am a damn fully automatic SMG. I thought I had my fucking ability on. And then he walks down the stairs or walks out and fucking shits on me. Anyways, you can see it's getting pretty rough in some of these harder parts, especially look that explosion hits. Oh, damn, it didn't do it. I was going to say my utilization would go up. But yeah, it's pretty fucking tough right now, staying around 80. So that's pretty out there. And then usually, see, your GPU usage will go all the way up to like 99% used. Mine's only staying around 70% used, so it's not able to utilize all of my GPU, which is bad. You should try Star Citizen. I don't have that, or I would, because I know that's a CPU-intensive game. But I don't have it. L. Like I said, I'm going to be... This is the whole stream. I'm about to exit out of this game immediately and go to the next one. Like, right after this match. I'm going to try and finish the match out and just see. Again, because the hotter it gets, the more the usage may go up. But it's staying cool. I got to say, it's only hovering around 60 Celsius. Like, 60 Celsius for a Ryzen is good. Now, we'll probably see that temperature skyrocket when it does just stay at 100% usage. But again, I'm not upset by the 60% or 60 Celsius because 60 Celsius is fire. Because your average CPU runs with like an air cooler probably around 70 to 80. Like a small form factor is usually 80. But like your average like decent air cooler, you're looking at around 70, 60. And I just have a 240 AIO, and I'm somehow running it at 60 flat. So that's fucking fire. But again, that was something I was curious about because I think the TDP is up on the 9700X compared to this one. I don't know. I can't remember if it is, but it may run a little hotter, and knowing that my cooler can handle that is good because I don't have to buy a new one. The air cooling or AIO? I have AIO. I have a Corsair AIO. It's a little 240. It's not a 360 like I want, but I'm getting a... I'm going to get a 360 eventually. You get any new CPU fire? Yeah, it comes in today. And now I'm just doing little benchmarks. Come on, bro. But anytime you see me loading in and out of the game, I bet that shit spikes so bad. But look at it. It's ramping all the way up to 5 gigahertz because it's not hot at all. I mean, hell, I could probably overclock it and it'd be good. Ryzen 7 or Ryzen 9. I'm pretty sure. What is the 9700X? I think that's 9. That's Ryzen 9, maybe. I can't remember. This is so confusing because technically a 7600 is Ryzen 5, but it's AM5. Ryzen 9700X. Yeah, it's no, that's 7900X. That's a Ryzen 9. But yeah, it's a Ryzen 9 if a 9700X is a damn... I think a 9700X is Series 9, isn't it? No, it's a Ryzen 7. I'd be damned. Okay, well, it's a Ryzen 7, technically. How's the 7700X a Ryzen 9, but the damn 9700X, the newer one, is a Ryzen 7? It don't matter, hell. But yeah, my brother's actually putting a 9900X in his, and I was like, I do need to get a different one. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna just dish out the money because it went on sale. It was a little cheaper than normal. So I was like, fuck it, I'll dish the money out and just sell the 7600 I have. And then my brother's like, well, I want to build a PC for my wife because she does work from home. Like, she works from home and stuff, so she needs a good computer. So I'll buy that one off you. So he's going to buy the 7600 to use for her computer. And we're going to build that. Because I'm going to be the one building his computer, but I'm not going to stream it. I think I'm just going to record a time-lapse and then make a video talking about it. Because he's going to have a really killer rig. I'm going to have to put it together first with the 7600, update the BIOS, and then we're game. But it's going to have a really good rig. He got a Corsair 3500X as his case. Ryzen 9900X is the CPU. 5070 is a GPU. Bunch of good parts, man. All good. 32 gigs of RAM, just like mine has. The DDR5, the Corsair Vengeance LPX. The whole shit, dude. He's got a really nice rig on the way. Oh, wow. So you getting a Ryzen 7 9700X? Yep, that's what's on the way. I mean, it's here. It's going to be here today. So that's why I'm doing these benchmarks and stuff today. It's out for delivery right now. So I'm just waiting for it to show up, and I'm just going to do benchmarks until then. Then I may stream me putting it in, maybe. I'll go, Tim. Thank you for the call out, baby. Sorry. These guys. I don't even think I'm capturing game audio, am I? No, I'm not. It don't matter. Guess the 360 millimeter AI was good for a Ryzen 7 9800 X3D. It is. Honestly, if I was gonna have a 9800 X3D, I probably would put like a 360 on it because you'll just get a lot more out of it. It's gonna run hotter the higher the TDP is, and you're gonna want something a little bit better than just your average like 240 or like an air cooler or some shit like that because it'll be able to ramp up higher. The boost clock will be better. You know what I mean? Because hell, look at my base speed compared to my boost clock. My base speed is 3.8 gigahertz, and now I'm boosting all the way up to 5. Like 5.1's the highest I've seen it today, so I'm down with that, you know. But yeah, I'm not gonna capture game audio. Matter of fact, I need to just turn it on desktop audio. Let me just do that because I'm gonna be changing games all day. Let me just mute all the shit, even Opera GX, and then just turn on desktop audio just so it doesn't matter because I'm gonna be swapping games all day. Literally. So it's like, you see how it ramps up when I alt tab? That's bad, bro. But again, it's just that's how processing works.
I fucking hate she was on me. I had the headshot on Blackbeard.
Whoa.
Good shit, boys.
Whoa. What was I gonna say though? I lost it. These fuckers got to talking too loud, bro. But yeah, you can see my usage is really high, and I'm hoping that goes away with the 9700X, but I mean, I'm only getting 2 more cores and 4 more threads, so I don't really know. I can't see your task manager thing. Yeah, I know. I know. You if you want to see it, you're gonna have to go to the Twitch chat because I can't do it any better.
The power of Doc's drop shotting.
Yeah, that stream of 3 bullets.
Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Thank you. Get out of my ear. Xbox got to realize we PC or PS players ain't fitting to pay the Xbox price to their games they bring to PS. That's kind of real, bro, but that's kind of their incentive. Like, fuck it, we'll make a little bit more money. And I mean, people did pay for Forza, I got to admit. All right. Speaking, that'd be a good game I could test out. Damn, I don't think I have it downloaded, though. Do I? I could test out COD. Call of Duty would be a good test because, I mean, that's, again, a smaller game that it doesn't use as much CPU, but it would still be a good test. We're doing Battlefront next, though. It may crash the whole system, honestly, because seeing that 80% of my CPU is being used while streaming and playing Siege, it's probably going to freeze. Yo, what's up, Crazy? Very CPU-intensive game. Yeah, I'm going to. I'll tell you the stats as I go, too. If you can't see them, it's fine. You're all right. Vinny, I made so much freaking money last weekend. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, Beach Balls. I'm glad to hear it, buddy. She looks fire. T. Thank you, buddy. Let's open this up and see how it runs. Come on. Don't fuck with me. But you can see my usage right now just opening game. It's up to like 50%, which that's not bad, again, but it's not great. Because it's just because I'm streaming. That's why everything's so fucked, because it's using like good 30%, 20% when I'm streaming. You know what I mean? Here's where everything gets a little fucked up. See what I'm saying? The shit freezes real bad when you open the game because it hits 100% and just has no more headroom, so it just freezes, bro. And I'm thinking, again, hold on, let me close the fucking background thing. Let me close some of the shit. I'm thinking that when I do get this new CPU, seeing that it has more cores, more threads, it'll probably help a little bit more with that, and it runs at faster speeds, but it's not going to exactly fix that problem because that happens with every CPU and everything. Unless you just have the craziest of crazy, but every time you open a game or something, it's going to freeze your computer for a millisecond until you get it open. Shit, what was I going to do? I'm trying to keep an eye on my stream to make sure it's not like breaking. But you can see it's peaked out at 100% trying to load the game right now. It's just knocked up to 100%. No diddy. Come on, connect to the fucking thing. Why does Battlefront always do this? It's so goofy. Yeah, dude, look, it's just peaked. It's peaked at 100%. Like, it's not moving at all. Holy shit. This is a good test right here. It's 100% usage, no breaks. That's fucking crazy. Golly, I hope that shit fixes with the new CPU. That's bad. And then we start loading into a game and it stops. But still, that's pretty tough, dude. Okay, now it's easing. It's at on 50% and all that. But when we're just sitting in the menu, that's bad that it's that high. Up to 100%, yes, Diddy. For Ohio, chill out right now. We're not doing all that funny shit right now. Just be normal for a little while. Don't be weird. We're having like adult talk. But we are getting a lot hotter. See, it's at 70-something%, or 70 Celsius. 75, 74, but that is peaked out at 100% usage. I'm curious when we're actually running around the game instead of loading stuff, how it's going to do, because I don't think it'll be peaked out at 100% like that. I just don't think it will. Because see, now my temps dropped all the way back to like 50 Celsius, so it's varying temps a lot. What's going to suck is I'm going to have to turn this PC off and let that bitch cool down for a minute. You know what I mean? I don't want to touch on that hot-ass CPU block. Trying to change thermal paste out on the new CPU and it be hot. I'm good on that. I'm gonna let it cool off for like 10 minutes before I go to change anything out. If I did my math correctly, I got double time like I should. I made 1,100 yesterday alone. Jesus. Okay, now we're running around 100% usage. But we are getting more of our GPU used while we're playing this. So this is using like 80% now. So we're getting a little bit more usage. And now it's hovering around 90 to 100 though. And this is a very CPU intensive game because it's a big map, a lot of players on it. It's going to be CPU intensive. Holy shit. But again, hopefully with the 9700X this will improve, you know what I mean? It has 2 more cores, 4 more threads. Hopefully it'll improve. Now I don't know, but hopefully. I'm going to do a 2 monitor setup for streaming, and also I'm going to repaste the thermal paste on all my laptops. Honestly, laptops usually don't have thermal paste. They have thermal pads, and, I mean, or liquid, like it's soldered onto the board, so it's really hard to get to do any of that. Like, you'd have to literally remove liquid metal. Shit, shit. Get shit on. Aw. But yeah, I wouldn't even do that. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I would just leave it alone, honestly. You could change the thermal pads, but honestly, dude, a laptop, gaming laptop is going to be hot. There's nothing you can do. You can set it on a damn fan, and that's about the only thing you can do. Get one of them little laptop stands with the fans built in the bottom. Like, that's the best thing you can do for a laptop, bro. Because they market gaming laptops like, oh, you can travel with it. But if you unplug it for 10 minutes, it's going to just overheat and break. Come on, my flicks are ass right now. Jesus. Don't come out here. That's what I thought, little man. I ain't going in there, bro. I don't feel like it. Where was that one? Yeah, here's some stairs. This is what I needed to go up. I'm gonna get shit on up here, though. Can't see shit. I just seen him. I got a grenade. Damn it to hell. I wish I had a grenade, bro. This is a good spot to be. I just can't hit shit from up here. Damn, I just watched him get cooked. Alright, we're good. But yeah, you can see usage up to 91% around. And then if we load into a game or go to load into like a Heroes and Villains or anything, bro, it don't work. Versus Smarty South Asian from the white side. Okay, Ohio, I told you to chill out, but I'm timing you out for a while. I'm timing you out because I told you to chill, and you don't chill. Perks of being 13 years old, bro. You gotta fucking chill out. Like, I'm trying to actually have like a decent discussion right now, so just chill. Yo, what's up, Thick? No Diddy. But yeah, just chill out. You know what I mean? If we're actually like, you know, if I'm fucking around, joking around, I don't care if people are joking around stuff too. But if I'm actually just having a decent time trying to explain stuff and talk about stuff and do something like this, just chill. You ain't gotta be edgy as shit. You grown, literally, in my mind. If you're in here, you're grown. I trust you enough. Turns out my friends count. Hell yeah, buddy. But yeah, you can see 93% usage. But it's still my temps. My temps are staying under 70, so that's good. And then boost clock's good. 5.1 gigahertz. So I mean that's great. Really, for it being a 7600, I mean it's busting its ass. And I've had it for a few years too, so it's probably slowed down a little bit since I've had it. And I mean, I beat on this thing all the time because I stream all the time and play these games and shit. And dude, it's doing great. The little damn CPU that could, but again, I'm curious the longer we play if it'll get hotter because you know you need it to let it hit its like heat cycle, and then just see how it goes. Came here for a better view of the task manager thing. Yeah, buddy, it's hard to see on YouTube just because there's not a whole lot of real estate there. Damn it. But yeah, there's nothing you can really do on the YouTube thing. I put it there, but really there's no point to have it there. Matter of fact, I need to move it like up in the corner or some shit. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. Shoo! See, when I alt-tab, that's when shit goes haywire. And again, that's another thing that I'm hoping will get a little bit better as time goes on. Yeah, there's literally nothing I can do here to make this more visible. I'll just throw it right in the corner. All right, when we tab back, it's probably going to freeze. Hold on. You going to chill out? Thank you. Okay, I do need to write this stuff down, though. So we're getting around 80 to 90% usage. So Battlefront 2, 91 to... No, I need to start that with 81 to 92 because you always go from lower to higher. So 80... I'll do 85 to 91% usage. Usage 5.1 gigahertz. And what's my FPS at? What's it's been hovering around? It's been hovering like 90. Some shit like that. No, 100? About 100. It's staying steady at about 100. 108, 102, so 100. I'll just sum it up to 105. FPS. We'll just put it. We're averaging out here, so if it's hovering between 102 and 110, I'll just say 105 because I like going on the lower end when I'm averaging, just so you get more of a realistic percentage. You see, it's going all the way up to 100 when some big explosions and stuff happen, or if I'm moving around the map too fast. Man, is 32 gigs of RAM enough these days? Dude, you can see I'm streaming and playing this big-ass game, and I'm only using what? 60% of my RAM, and I have two web browsers open right now. Like, you don't need... Dude, if anyone says, oh, you have to have 64, they're a fucking 64 idiot. They're a 64 moron. They don't know what they're talking about, is what it is. They heard something, and they're just repeating the same shit that they heard is why people think you have to have 64. 32 is more than plenty. You'll never use up that 32, and as time goes on, it'll go up. The requirement will go up to 64, but as of right now, 2025, you don't need more than 32, bro. You don't. You just, if you get any more, you have to be doing something very intensive, like video editing and stuff. It makes it a little bit better, and maybe again, if you're multitasking while video editing and stuff, it'll make it better. But you'll never run out of headroom with 32 gigs, man. Can you make the task manager bigger on the top right corner? I probably will in a minute, but I can't alt-tab again because it's fucking this to death. It's going to kill my game if I do. So I'm just going to leave it how it is. It's fine. Again, I can just keep on telling you what the fuck you're seeing. Because if you look close enough, you can tell. But if you're on a phone, I bet it's kind of hard. But, like I said, I'm trying. But I'm trying to do shit at the same time, too. So it's like, it's kind of hard. Yeah, go get him. Go get him. But again, I mean, I've already told you, it's staying around 90-ish utilization. So, you know, about 90% usage. It's not horrible, but I mean, that's pretty fucking bad. Just playing Battlefront, you know. But again, add up, I am streaming to 2 platforms while doing that. So these stats are a little busted just because of that, but I do rendering, 3D animation, video editing, more stuff. Yeah, see, I mean, if you do that, it wouldn't hurt you to get 64, but honestly, I don't think... I still don't foresee you having to have it. Like, you don't have to have it, but if you wanted to dish out for 64, you would probably have more benefit to it than most people that just do video editing and just average stuff. If you're working with 3D models and you're having to load them and have them run in the background and having to animate them and stuff, it's probably very, very RAM intensive. I probably would dish out for 64 just so you have headroom for later in life and you ain't got to worry about it. But, I mean, you just don't have to have it. It's not a requirement. Damn it, dude. I reloaded there. But it's definitely not a requirement. If you don't have the money, I wouldn't even do it. Or I wouldn't even worry about it, I guess. People are too worried about that. RAM is the biggest thing that'll make a difference, don't get me wrong, but you just won't use up 32. Basically a shit ton more expensive. Exactly. There's no reason. If you don't have the money, don't dish out. It's fine. I would put more money in my GPU and CPU before I'd ever put it in my damn... immediately into RAM. You know what I mean? There's just no point. But that, again, it's my opinion. You know what I mean? Like, at least in my experience, when I help someone build a workstation, they don't understand that, yes, RAM's very vital, and if you have any less than 32, it's kind of dumb. But, like, 64 is just, I mean, it's not as overkill as it used to be when I was growing up, but you definitely don't have to have it. Again, later in life kind of thing. You can always get it later. It's not like you can't buy another set or, again, 2 more sticks of the same kind and then have it in quad channel, but I don't like quad channel. It kind of runs a little rough. You know what I mean? All the money goes into the GPU and CPU. Everything else is almost budget. Exactly. Like, you can cheap out on case, fans, everything else, as long as you put all your money in your GPU, CPU, and I would even say motherboard. Motherboard's pretty, like, important, too. I mean, there's budget options for motherboards that are good, don't get me wrong, at all. Because I even have a cheaper motherboard. Mine's not the most expensive Ryzen AM5 motherboard, but it also isn't the cheapest, where it's like a micro ATX or nothing. I always recommend a full-size ATX, and then find something with all the features that you want on it. Not whatever everyone says. Not that. You want whatever you want on it. Because, hell, mine has... shit, what's it called? An optic cable, like for audio and stuff. You know, the little light, the little red light cable. That's mine. Even has that. So it's like, dude, build my PC. I'm going to you. By the way, everything I purchase will be judo approved. Bet. I swear, I'll make you a list. Just tell me. I swear, this is like, I love this shit. I know way too much because I've been doing this since I was 10 years old. So I feel like I'm pretty good about it. Now I'm not a genius, but it's just something I'm super into, man. And when I get to talking about it, holy shit. I think I'm about to change games, though. We already know what it averages out as. It's going to be 100% every time we load in. And I need to do some damn temperature logs as well to see how hot it gets. Because really, with this game, it's staying around 67 and 60. While in something like Siege, it was only going around 50. Damn, I sure wish I could play a damn Jedi before I got out of here, bro. Fuck, bro. I'll just do this. Damn it, what's shooting me? Yeah, fucker. I start melting them, you imagine? Sorry. Ooh, 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 ooh. Damn. Sorry. Alright, hold on, I'm about to change games. 1 second, let me cook these guys. Alright, Alt F4. 100% usage, 100% usage. Break my whole fucking computer. Break it. Break that whole motherfucking computer, son. Don't give a fuck, son. That is, B. Can you close the fucking tab? Thanks. I'm trying to open the YouTube chat back up. Okay, but I got cheap stuff from trustworthy companies. Yeah. Always go, like, reliable companies. Don't fuck around and find out. Definitely go reliable. Always recommend, like, a good company before I recommend some shitty shit. Oh, no. OBS is fucked. Well, my stream didn't end, but I can't interact with OBS, so I literally cannot move the fucking... I was going to move that task manager thing, but I can't move it. That's not good. If I click out of it and then click, oh, there it went. It fixed. All right, I'll just move this to the top. I'll move this to the top right, and then yeah, it's a little bit bigger. I know it's kind of hard to see still, but I can't make this any more zoomed in on it. It's just as small and as little as it can be. Yeah, that's just watch that graph, because I mean, if that hits like at the very top of that graph, you know it's at 100%. So just keep an eye on that shit. Damn it! Quit opening that, bro. I'm trying to open this shit. There we go. What 9700X do? Jaws, that's the CPU. Remember I was talking about buying? I went ahead and bought it, so I'm gonna change that out today. What's something else we can do a little bit of CPU testing with? Dark Souls 3. BeamNG would be a good one because it has a lot of mods in it, and that's pretty damn CPU intensive. Elden Ring Night Rain. I know I've been having a little bit of issues with the performance of it. I need to check that. Let me do. I'll do. See, I don't have many issues with BeamNG, so I'm curious. I was wondering why Stream Calls asked. I realized my set was 160p and try to add Twitch wherever I join. So that's the lowest quality. Yep, mine does the same thing. GTA 4 maybe. GTA 4. No, that won't. Dude, GTA 4. Honestly, it doesn't take up any performance. Chill out, Tenzin. I read your message, bro. Chill out. You ain't gotta fucking like spam it. What was I gonna say though? It's an old game. It's not going to use a lot of CPU. Hell, I mean, I could run that shit on a toaster, so it's not going to take a whole lot. Again, newer games, anything like Night Rain, it would be good. BeamNG would be really good. Repo doesn't do a whole lot. Siege doesn't even do a whole lot, but it was a decent test. Battlefront doesn't do a whole lot. COD would be a good one. COD would be something I'm curious about. And then F1 would be good as well. That was good. That was the best test we had because that's the most it's been stressed. That right there has been the most stressed game. That shit right there did it the most. Rust wouldn't be a bad test, I guess, but I'll have to download it real quick. So let me throw this on. Yeah, let's set some games to download. 1440 streams soon. I can do that right now. I could set it to 1440p. I mean, hell, this monitor's 1440p. I just have it set to 1080 because meh. You know what I mean? A VR game would be very cool, but again, do I really want to do that shit? Not really. I don't want to have to get the VR out, set it up, fucking do all that. Let's check Night Rain real quick. You know, so finally I might get it. I don't know. I'm learning. Dude, fuck Rust. I hate that game so bad. People tell me all the time to play it and like stream it and stuff. I'm like, bro, I don't want to. I hate that shit so bad. All I like to do in it is run around and fucking rage bait, and people just kill you as soon as they see you. These people fucking suck. See, encoding overloaded. See, well, look, downloading a game, people don't think it's super intensive, but you're unpacking a fucking game. And I'm also opening Elden Ring Night Rain, but it's very intensive to have a game downloading in the background because it's reading and writing with your fucking SSD, yeah, but your CPU is having to, like, go, okay, what do we do with this shit? Look at that 100% usage, babe. That shit crazy. But anytime you have anything like that going on, like where you're opening a game, that's going to be intensive enough where it's going to 100% usage it. But when we're actually playing the game, that's when it's not going to be 100%. So I'm not going to count it as 100% until we actually load in the shit. Can we load in? Thank you. How much storage you got? I got a gig. I got a terabyte of... Or I've got a terabyte M.2, a 500 gigabyte M.2, and then I've got 2 terabytes of an HDD for like videos and stuff, just storage. Dude, that's just peaked at 100% usage the whole time. Holy shit. No wonder we can't play the fucking game half the time. I mean, that's just maxed out at 100. That's not even funny. That's just 100% maxed out. No fucking, no diddy. But it's still, we're not overheating. We're not up to, so Ryzen have a safety protection at 91 Celsius or 95 Celsius. And we're not even close to that. So, I mean, it's not like we're overheating or nothing. We're getting a little warmer, but still 100% usage at 78. And then the boost clock still it's staying at like 1.0 or 5.0, you know, 5.1. So really it's not like, it's not fucking, what's it calling? It's not throttling or nothing. Doesn't feel hot. I don't even feel hot air coming out of the fucking radiator. Is the fans on? Yeah. It ain't bad. I need to adjust those fan speeds, though. I need to adjust them to adjust with the CPU temp. I think I have them set to it, actually. Fuck it, I'll go in the BIOS later and do it and make sure. Is that you can set them to be variable against a certain thing, and I need it to be on my CPU. Yeah, dude, that's just 100% maxed out the whole time. Holy shit, man. No wonder we're having so many issues with the performance of it. Shit's just maxed. I mean, it doesn't have no more headroom. Now, is that impossible to play? Nah. No. But, like, you know what I mean? Holy shit, man. Like, again, people think that, like, when a CPU's maxed out to 100%, it's breaking or something. But if you just put it under a lot of load, you can get 100% pretty quickly, bro. Especially with something that's only 6 cores. You know what I mean? That shit's gonna... I mean, it's gonna max out eventually, but... See, we can still run the game and stream, and everything's fine and dandy, and everything's running. It just ain't running the best. See how I'm only getting, like, 50 FPS right now? 50, 60? That's because it's bottlenecking my GPU. Because, look, GPU's only being used... 50% of my GPU's being used. So it's bottlenecking 50%. That's probably not exactly how that works, but still, you know what I mean. It's bottlenecking the shit out of it. Most certainly. It being maxed out like that is just a proof of it bottlenecking the hell out of you. So, yeah. Now, does it probably have something to do with me downloading a game in the background too? Yeah, because it doesn't run this rough. But still, I mean, fucking stats don't lie, and that's not good. So at least this game will run a lot better whenever I do get a new CPU. But again, the fact that it's not... Ooh, Nikiba. But the fact that it's not, like, completely shattering itself right now... Eh. How do I level up? What's the button? Oh. I'm using keyboard and mouse. I never use keyboard and mouse for this game. I always use controller. It's really weird. So... Still only 57% on the RAM usage. And then that just dropped down to 95% somehow. Oh, yeah. Okay, so Rust just finished downloading. Okay, so 81. That's not that bad. And look, at my FPS immediately hit 60, and this game caps at 60. So that's what it was. It was just because I was downloading a game while I was playing. Getting a 9700X. It comes in today, Alex. How have you been, buddy? I haven't seen you in a million years. We're just testing. We're benchmarking some games beforehand. So this is, I mean, this game's locked at 60 FPS. Doesn't matter if you play on PC or console or what, it's locked at 60. And now we're only getting around 70-ish usage. That's not bad. I knew something was going on, but again, 100% usage isn't exactly the rarest thing. All right, hold on. I need to write this shit down, man. I need to write this shit down. All right, so we're averaging. Well, we need to keep an eye on it because it's bouncing between 70 and 80. But I could put that as a thing. But I mean, shit. Look, it just hit 95 for a second. So it's like, it's hard to average that shit out. Come here, fucker. You getting a nice 700 from more multitasking? Yeah, it's gonna be better for streaming and stuff like that. And also, I video edit it, so it's gonna encode faster and a whole lot of stuff. It's two more cores, 4 more threads, much newer. It's unlocked, by the way. So this shit's locked. It's not the X. It's unlocked. So I may even do mild overclocking if I can get a 360 AIO. I'm excited as fuck to play with this with you, by the way. Once I get some rest and back to normal, I'll be more than happy to play this with you. Bet, Beach Balls, bet. Oh yeah, true, exactly, Alex. Like stream before when I was doing Siege, I was only pulling about 60% usage on what was it? It was no streaming and playing the game. It was only like 60% usage. Then when I was streaming and playing the game, it went up to like 80 or 90. Because it's just streaming takes up 20-30%. And that's not me encoding with my CPU entirely. That's me encoding with my GPU with one stream. So, don't you have to update your BIOS since it's newer gen? I already did that. I'm telling you, I'm one step ahead, babe. I stay on this shit, son. But I just update BIOS because they improve your RAM, like the way your RAM and your CPU can communicate sometimes. So I like to update them probably every 2 or 3 years. You need to probably update your BIOS, in my opinion, because if it's that new where they have a newer edition, it's going to be more efficient in some way. So is a Ryzen 7 9800X3D good for rendering? I could get Intel, but Intel kind of fell out these days. Intel is good, don't get me wrong. And if you could get an Intel that's really nice, that has better stats than the Ryzen for cheaper, then get an Intel. But cost to performance and just performance in general, Ryzen's been dominating for the last few years, in my opinion. Everything I've seen, they run hotter, yeah, but they run better. They're just way more, they're better, man. They're just better. So yeah, I mean, honestly, in my opinion, yeah, Ryzen's better. And yes, that 9800X 3D is going to do plenty, bro. It's going to be probably one of, if not the best things you can buy. That's not a thread ripper for something like that. You know what I mean? How do I use my beast mode? I don't remember. I don't know the keybinds on fucking PC. I don't know all the keybinds, bro. Oh, there it is. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it. I know how to go in my stance. How do I parry? Hell, I don't know. I'm about to leave. I kind of want to leave and die, but these guys are actually kind of carrying me. Also, they updated where once you defeat a boss, your health and stuff comes back, which is really nice. I still don't know what the fucking buttons are. I need to just hook up my controller, bro. How have you been? I haven't asked. Dude, I've been doing great. And has better L3 cache, so in general it's better in gaming. So one of my streams are using the CPU for encoding. Oh, so one of the streams is using the CPU. My YouTube stream's using the CPU, and I may have set OBS for my normal stream to use CPU. I don't know. I'm gonna have to test that. And I may test encoding my stream with the CPU, like all the streams, and see how it runs when that new one comes in. But I know this one can't handle it on most games. So it just, again, it bottlenecks the shit out of it. And I already have a worse CPU than GPU, so I don't need to do that. You know what I mean? Still running that old-ass laptop, Acer Predator, baby. Weighs like 20 pounds, but works amazing. Hell yeah. Dude, you know, it's funny you say that. That's what my dad had. He had a damn 4090 in it, though, is what's crazy. Or 4080, some crazy shit. He bought it for like $3,000. My mom and dad, funnily enough, were trying to get a refrigerator from a electronics store, and they were like, okay, well, if you get a credit card or whatever, you'll have like, I think you would get back like $2,000 or $3,000 or some stupid shit on as credit or something. I can't remember what deal they had going on or whatever. So my dad was like, well, you know what, just pick out I need a laptop. I'm gonna pick out like the best laptop I can find in here. He picked out a damn gaming laptop that had like a damn RTX, I think it was a 3080 at the time, and then like an Intel whatever. I think it was like an i7. Then it broke like a few days before the warranty was up, so he emailed them, and they were like, okay, well, it was during the GPU shortage, so it was like, oh, you know, we don't have any more of that model, unfortunately, but we will send you our latest top-of-the-line edition. They sent him back one with a damn 4090 in it and an i9. I was like, bro, this shit getting me tight, bro. This ain't Elden Ring, is it? This is Elden Ring, Night Rain, the new one. So yes, it is Elden Ring. I'm on an Asus F15 with a GTX 1650 right now. It temporary, I guess. Hey, man, any way you get to game, that's fine. 7600 is good, but not that good in encoding. Also, playing a game with good graphics is going to get messy. Trust me, I know. 6-core, if I could have picked one, I would have got the 9900X, the one with 12 cores, like my brother got. But I ended up getting the 97 because it was just cheaper, man. It was way cheaper. So I was like, fuck it. Because you could get the 9900X for like $400, but dude, I just dished out $400 for a fucking PlayStation. So I'm not about to dish out another $400, which would have been $800 just burn up in a few days. So I think I spent maybe a little less than $300 on the 9700X, and then I'm also going to sell this 7600 as soon as I can, so it's gone. I mean, and my brother already said he'd buy it, so I mean, it's done. It's gone. Sorry, I'm cooking these things. After Aaron taught me how to do it, I can kill these things fast. 4090 from a 3080 is crazy work for free as well. Yeah, completely for free. But it was a laptop one, so it really wasn't that good. But I had it for a little while, actually. my dad gave it to me, and then I gave it back to him when I built a computer, and then my sister was like, hey, I want a laptop, and then here we are. Oh, shit. I don't even think she games on it hardly, which is crazy. Dude, how the fuck? What are the keybinds for this shit, man? How do I heal? How do I heal on PC, bro? This shit's getting me tight, as they say. I don't know how to dual hand nothing. I don't know what button it is to fucking... Oh. Okay. Well, that's great to know way too late. But the keybinds are so weird on keyboard and mouse for Elden Ring, bro. Oh, they're pissed. I'm out. Furry moment. Can you get out of the stance, dickhead? But the laptop 3080 is about the same as a desktop 3070. I'd say a little less, honestly, because I'm on a 3070 right now, and bro, I'm gonna be honest, my shit would dog walk my dad's old laptop. But it did have a 4K display, so if I played 4K, I mean, I don't know what my computer would do. But I used to turn it down to like 1080p or whatever I was playing at the time, and still my shit would do better. I ain't gonna lie. My shit always did better because, again, dude, look, if you... GPUs in laptops can only run such a high TDP, so they can't run with a good speed, man. They're gonna overheat. There's no good way of cooling them other than just literally putting a fucking fan on them like anybody else. And you can't put a big heatsink on them. There's nothing you can do with a laptop GPU that's gonna save it from overheating. So when you have like let's say a 4090 or something like that in laptop form, bro, it's not pulling like even a quarter of the voltage that a desktop version of it can. So hell, I would compare it, honestly, I would compare the 4090 laptop version to like a 4070, like a 3070, some shit like that, like honestly. In my experience, though, like I said, I mean, I don't know, but that shit just doesn't run as good, you know? They're just limited by temps and TDP. Exactly, dude. That's exactly what limits them. They're the same thing. They're the same chip. They just can't... You can't pull the same amount of power at all. So it's like, bro, laptop GPUs and CPUs do good, but they don't... They just burn your fucking legs up and cook you. I mean, especially if you have something like a 2K or a 4K monitor attached to it, it's gonna get hot, man. And you just can't run it. It sucks. Not hating on laptops, though. I love laptops. They're super convenient. I always thought they were really cool, but... You know what I mean? I'll never forget, I got scammed on Twitter one time. Some dude, I had been entering giveaways when I was like 15 or something, and some dude seen that on my Twitter, and he emailed me, or not, he didn't email me, he fucking DM'd me and was like, oh, you won a Razer whatever laptop, and I was like, oh shit, I won one, finally. And then I remember he was like, you need to pay for shipping though, and it's gonna be like I think it was like $24, he said. And I was like, or I asked my dad, I was like, you know, is that okay if we give him that? Because, I mean, I have been entering a bunch of giveaways and stuff. And he was like, well, you know, and my dad was smart. He was like, you know, that's probably a scam, but we'll send him the money. And then if he asks for any more, we just won't. And I was like, okay, that's fine by me. We sent him like $20, and then I'd be damned if it was a complete fucking scam. And then my dad cussed him out in the Twitter DMs for fucking ever and was trying to find his address and everything through his PayPal. I remember this shit. Dad was pissed, dude. Just $20, you know, especially back in the day. $20, dude. That was fucking a lot of money to skimp us out of. That shit had me tight, as they say. But yeah, I'll never forget that. That shit sucked. But we can see utilization with zone moving in, stuff like that, with all this fire around. It's getting a little up there. It's 97%, 82%. So honestly, I think I'm gonna average it about the same as Battlefront, where I just go like 80 to 90% usage. That'll be a good average, and then we'll call it, because I don't want to abandon them. I don't want to abandon this team while they're trying to do this expedition low key. So I am gonna try and just hold out and help. But I'm probably gonna die. I'm honestly not doing much. And again, I'm playing on keyboard and mouse. I can only do my base model swing because it's the only thing I know how to do. Or maybe, hell, nope. How do I do my special? How do I do my special swing? Like my, you know, like the thing where you charge up. I don't want to hit buttons and fuck up something. Shift is to roll forward. There's a motherfucker right here, y'all. Good. Anakin. Sorry. Oh shit, I hate this boss. At least we can get out fast. I'll just stand up. I'll just stand. I don't know how to dodge or nothing, dude. I'm just here. Oh, fuck this guy, dude. Watch this shit, though. Deadass B. We maul him as a furry, dude. My buddy Dylan was DMing me the other night, or he posted something on his Instagram, and I was like, literally me, because I like playing the damn Executioner. It was some just alpha wolf meme bullshit, and bro, I was laughing at him. He was like, yeah, I saw the streams, bro. You're so alpha beta, and I'm like, you motherfucker. I wonder what his user is too, because I've never seen him type in my chat. I don't think. I'm curious. How the fuck do I flask? Ow. Rip me out the plastic. I be feeling brand new. Oh no. Tee dickhead. Yo, the team I got's so good too. I need to plug in a controller and actually try. Sorry, AFK, you're good. Your favorite streamer, sorry for the glaze, but just saying. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. That means a lot to me. Take that. Why not? By the way, did you mount your AIO and intake or exhaust? I have it exhausting up. A lot easier to clean. And honestly, heat rises, so it's pushing that hot out of the fins a lot easier than pulling it through and then it rising. I don't know. But I'm probably, honestly, if I get a 360, I'll probably just put it in the front so I can change cases and not have to worry about getting a big enough one for the top to take an AIO. It really doesn't matter, bro. Three fans, if you have a 3-fan AIO, it doesn't matter where you put it. 2 fans, I like putting it up top because it's easier to exhaust that. Also, dust isn't going to be the biggest problem. Exactly, but this one has air filters in it anyway. It doesn't matter, but again, it being a 240, I didn't want to mount that little goofy fucking thing right here, you know what I mean, in the front, and it only be taking up a little bit of the fans and have it all goofy, bro. It looks stupid, so I just didn't. But someone donate me enough. Someone donate me money and get me a 360mm, please, bro. I want one so bad, bro. Fuck, bro. Nah, but for real, I'm gonna try and get one probably, I don't know. Now that I have a new CPU, I wouldn't mind either getting a new case or a new CPU cooler eventually. Okay. But yeah, if you put it on intake, there's going to be about a 3-degree difference, really. It really doesn't matter. Like that dude that was in my YouTube chat when I was building my mom's computer, and he was bitching about how I was going to put 2 fans in the front. I had 2 fans. I was going to put 2 fans in the front, and then I was going to let the CPU just be the exhaust fan and the PSU be the exhaust fan. Because heat rises already, so it's going to be pulled. It's gonna go out anyway, and then the CPU fan's going to be blowing, so it's gonna blow that shit upward. And also fucking PSU, I installed it where my mom could put it on carpet, so I put the fan facing upward, so it was pulling out, exhausting, right? And he was having such a bitch, like, bro, your temperatures. I'm like, bro, even if I put it in the worst possible format, it's only going to be about a 10-degree difference tops. It's not a damn gaming rig either. It's a workstation. It's not going to overheat. I promise you it's not going to overheat. Use that 90% just measure intake. It's really going to help considering that CPU is crazy hot. Dude, like I said, until I get a 360mm, that damn 240 staying up top because it'll look so stupid if it's on the bottom, bro. It'd be Sills Vanills, dude. Talking a foreign language to me here. I try and keep up with so many acronyms and shit. I'm confused. AIO just means all-in-one. It's like a cooler. It's like the big radiator thing, like in a car. That's all AIO means. 9700X is the one I'm changing to from the 7600. You know, the whole shit. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker just swallowed me, bro. Yo, deadass, you didn't have to kill me and shit for no reason, bro. My game crashed. Fuck. But yeah, so okay, let's average that out. So. Oh yeah, I didn't put the R6. Or no, the R6 is Siege. I need to put 7.6 for the 7600. Okay, so we need to put 76. Night Rain. Night Rain. Same thing as Battlefront. 80, I would say 80 to 90 usage. 80 to 90% usage. What was our clock at? What was our speed at? I would say if it's going to be at that high usage, it's probably going to go up to like 5.0. So I'll just put 5.0. 5.0. Gigahertz. Capped 60. But it was a stable 60 FPS. Stable 60 FPS, and it wasn't finicky, it wasn't funny, but that was high usage for what we were playing. Why do you have the PS2 intro thing for the following thing? Fuck, I don't know. It's been a million years, bro. Damn, the usage dropped so much. I'm not playing a game now, I'm just streaming. See how it's using like 20% just streaming? That's not optimal. That's not great. It's only supposed to use about 10% to stream. Those weights in the back, yep. I went and worked out last night in sun. I got the best pump of my fucking life. I looked massive last night. Just saying. Sorry. Getting gym talk, but it's been a long time. All right, well, let's do Rust, I guess. We'll do Rust. Oh, my fucking leg. Ugh. Let's do Rust. I don't play the game. We're just going to join a non-modded, like, base model-ass server. See how Rust works. Walk around for, like, 5 minutes, not even. I'm going to get an average out, and then we're going to swap to BeamNG and then just see how it runs as well. And then hopefully my damn CPU will be delivered soon. Let me check something. Hold on. Let me charge my damn phone. Yeah, that's 10:30 a.m. So, I mean, brother, it ain't gonna be here for a long ass time, honestly. It's probably gonna be here around 12 to 1 o'clock, depending on who's delivering it. If it's UPS delivering it, I'm probably not gonna expect that bitch till like fucking 3, 4 o'clock. But if it's USPS delivering, I'll probably be around 12, 1 o'clock. All right, so usage in the main menu is only 30%, so that's 10%. Let's go to official servers. Get one with a lot of players in it. I don't want EU. I don't want EU. I don't like EU. What the fuck? US. I seen a US one. US medium. Let's just join this. Just a random one. Doesn't matter. Started gym at home since I started watching your streams. My biceps look bigger. That's what you're supposed to do, dude. I like working out at home the most, man. I go to like Planet Fitness with my sister and stuff, but I don't even give a fuck. You know, like you don't have to do that. You can just work. You can work out at home. Because I'll tell you, my chest is sore, like right through here. My chest is good and sore. My biceps and stuff are real good and sore. Like everything's sore, but like you can still do that at home. It's just that weight right there, that damn weight, and having like I actually have a barbell outside. That's all you need, man. I'm not allowed at gym at my age, sadly. It's honestly a good thing, buddy. If you overdevelop your muscles at a young age, you will look so weird. No hate, but you will look so odd. If you need to start working out around the age of about 15 to 16. That's the best time to start working out. If you do it at like 13, 12, 11, any of that like super young ages, it does something to you, man. I don't know how, you just grow differently. You're going to look like a damn stump. Everything's going to be pulled down to the ground. You'll be shorter and everything. It's weird, man. Yeah, it will look weird, but I want my strength to gain fat, you know? Again, yeah, you're not, like, cutting weight and doing all that bullshit. No, you're not, like doing crazy workouts. Work out to stay healthy and be strong, but, like, don't, you know what I mean? Don't fucking be, like bodybuilding, basically, at that young age. Don't do a bunch of shit. Like, do your average stuff, like what you would do in PE at school or something. This shit would load. My God. Oh, I'm not bodybuilding. See, every time I go, I try and lift as heavy as I can because my dad was a bodybuilder when I was a kid. So I've always learned like that's how my dad taught me to work out. So that's what I tried to do. And again, hell, I just didn't do it until I was a certain age. Facts. You can start young, but don't go for mass under the age of 16. Just try and gain for strength. Exactly. Get strong. Get like what my dad calls, funnily enough, is cock strong, where you're like just cornbread fed, strong, where you don't look it, but you are strong, get that way, and then go for your whole mass and actually building your muscle up and making it look a certain way when you get grown. And again, you're around the ages of like 19 to 20 really is the best for testosterone wise. Just bicep curls, raising weights above my head, pushing up squats, etc. Oh yeah, that's fine. You're developing your muscle and like getting a good base started. And then again, when you do hit about the age 16, 17, 18, then hey, you have that shit. You know what I mean? You measuring kilograms of LB? Yeah, pounds, buddy. Watch a bit of stream, then I'm watch a bit of Rust, then I'm head out. You're good, buddy. You can leave whenever you feel like it. Because I'm not gonna be on this for. I'll probably walk around for 5 minutes just to get a utilization number. That's what I want. And speeds. I want to see what it does. I want to see what's in usage. I haven't really been paying attention to my whole threads and all that, but I mean, hell, I don't even really know how to track that. Ugh, I didn't turn off nudity, bro. Hold on, I gotta hide it. Forgot there was gonna be cocks and shit. All right, let's turn DLSS on balanced. Shit started freezing. Reflex mode, we leave it off because we're testing CPU. I don't want to give it any. I don't want to give it any help. User interface, gestures, options. Field of view needs to be up. Censorship. Underwear, yeah, put them cocks away, dog. Streamer mode on. Bet. Alright. Anyways. Let's give it a chance. So we're getting about 77% usage. We're all the way up at 5 gigs. I weighed like 57 pounds. I'll be with one arm if you want to, bro. Yeah, Jesus. Holy shit. 57 pounds? Golly, bro. You gotta have that shit wrong. There ain't no way you only weighed 57 pounds. That's crazy. I literally... You know, that's funny you say that. I literally, like... I could have benched 2 of you. 3 of you. Or I could have fucking curled you. I probably could have curled you at least once or twice. Damn, baby, my draws are burnt. Blah, 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 blue, blue, blue. Fucking dumbass kid, dude. Got entertainment out of that. Bless his heart. Shit. At about 11. Damn, bro. When I was 11, I weighed like 100 pounds. When I was 12, I weighed 200 pounds. I gained like 100 pounds in like a year or two when I was like 12, 13. I could damn near single arm press 2 of them. Literally, I could... Dude, it's insane to think, like... Holy shit. Because, like, on the actual curling machine, I do like 110, 120 pounds. So if he was on the curling machine, I could curl his ass 10 times. But if he was actually, like, a free weight, I could at least curl him, like, once or twice. Now, actual, like, pushing? Holy shit. Yeah, I could definitely bench press him a few times, dude. But, you know, the bar weighs 50 pounds. So he only weighed the bar. Imagine how many times you could fucking... You could literally... just the barbell, you could easily fucking go wow. Alright, so let's average... Oh, wow. Okay, that's super stable. So 72 to 74% usage. That's super stable. Let's just pause right here. Let me write this down. Rust. 72 to 74. That's exact. Or no, 70. I'll put 71 to 74. Five gig. No, 4.8. So what's my FPS? FPS counter? FPS counter? At all? Mother... FPS counter. Basic. Okay, 70, 76, 81. I just averaged it to 75. This is 80. And I'm playing it 2560 by 1440, and then I don't know what all this shit means. It's kind of mid. Kind of have mid-ass settings, but I have that on balanced, so I'll take it. What if I put it on max? Pure curiosity here. Come on, cocksucker. Oh, crummy. No, 70 FPS still on max. You missed. You missed, pussy. You have no father. You have no daddy at home. You know that? You ain't got no daddy at home. You don't even know him. What's his name? What's your dad's name? You don't know it. You don't fucking know it. Dumbass boy. Damn, you're playing this 1440p? Yeah. Play everything in 1440p. This is what my monitor is. Anyways, that game's done. So now we need to do like BeamNG. Say BeamNG would be a pretty good one because it has so many mods. Honestly, if you want that just limits, Ark Survival is a good one, but it's a massive download. Fuck, I don't want to download something that big. Hydrate, damn. Like, give me a minute, I'll do that. But yeah, I'm uninstalling Rust too. Get that shit off my motherfucking ting, yeah. Get it off. There we go. BeamNG, not bean, energy, beam, ng. Thought for a minute that shit got delivered. When I start hearing noises, I'm like, oh. Oh, I can text my brother. No. He's just interrogating my sister because she's hung out with some boy. All right. Oh, fuck. Let's try this out. This is probably going to break my computer. I ought to run it on Vulkan, too. Because Vulkan's the upcoming renderer, blah, blah, blah. But I think it's already half rendering on Vulkan. If it arrives right now, you're doing a tech stream, shut up. Oh, yeah, no, I'm going to do a stream where I'm installing it. Because after I end this stream, I'm going to change the title and everything to like, oh, we're replacing my CPU, and I'm going to stream it just from my phone. Because I already have it set up and everything where I can. I'm just going to take this tripod I have down here, and I'm going to fucking prop her up. Matter of fact... I gotta find my tripod, but yeah, I'm gonna do it on stream. Understandable, it's a great game. It's one you need to dedicate time to. Yeah, Ark. Yeah, I never got into Ark, man. I'm not gonna lie. I can't remember what homie was into Ark a lot. I think Timberland actually. He loved Ark, and I just never got into that, bro. As you can see, we have a shit ton of mods too. So let's go in this, and we'll enable traffic. Watch this utilization right here. %70 already. And then it went back down. So I just look stupid. Usually when it's loading stuff, that's when it's like, it's tough. You can see it even says, you have too many mods which may impact performance. Try to disable some. It even tells you that. So that's why you're kind of like, you're expected to know this when getting into it, dog. But I'm probably not going to stream me building my brother's computer. I'm just going to record it, and I'll probably make a video out of it if you guys want to see that. So expect that on the channel. It's going to be a really nice build, too. I'm going to bring my phone over there and the tripod, and I'm just going to record it. Because he told me I needed to record it, and he told me I needed to stream it. But I was like, oh, hell. You know what I mean? All right, so we're at 72% usage, and I think traffic's loading in right now as we speak. Oh shit, I forgot I'm in manual. Ooh, I stalled that bitch. But it's hard to do on keyboard, son. I ain't got my wheel plugged up. 50. I mean, that's not bad. 58 usage with traffic. Hell, even if I wreck, I bet it's not going to do anymore. Hold on, let me get going fast and run into some shit. See me slip the clutch right there? I'm a horrible driver. Usage is super averaged out. Fuck it, let me just go ahead and write it down. It's 58 to 68. 68% usage. What's my FPS at? Is there any FPS counter whatsoever? You are hacker. No FPS counter for real? Did I see? Come on, bro. What the fuck? I mean, I can kind of just roll test on. I can tell about 60 FPS, honestly. I'll say about 60, 70 FPS. It's not the smoothest thing I've ever played. I can tell by doing that. It's about 60 FPS, 70. Maybe 70 to 80. What's 4.7? Gigahertz and then FPS. FPS again 70-ish. I'll put 75. All right. I might get a PC upgrade on my birthday. I could save up money for my birthday to get a new GPU and PSU if needed, or straight up saving money, selling my PC, and then going for the one that has a 3060 and Intel 5 3400F. And for $700, that's an okay deal. Honestly, I don't know what CPU and stuff you have, but I don't know if I'd go for an Intel i5 3400F specifically, because the F part of that, if you're going to get an Intel, I recommend a K, it being unlocked, because the F, in my experience, it's very fucking locked. Like, not just like soft locked or nothing. It's like you can't do shit with it. I used to have a, what was it, bro? It wasn't a 1300F. It was a shit, dude. It may have been an i3. I don't know. I had a computer around here for a little while that had that in it. It had some kind of i3 in it. And bro, when I put a K in it, when I put an unlocked Intel chip in it, it made such a big difference. You don't even fucking understand. It made such a big difference. I always recommend, if you're gonna get Intel, get a K, or get nothing, like just a number where it's locked, but it doesn't matter. Just don't get a F. And then for a 3060 is not bad. I have a 3070 right now, and I can play anything at 1440p that I want. I have a 1650, 3060 is a leagues above this shit. Oh, yeah. 3060 would be a big upgrade. Smoky as fuck here. Canada needs to get their shit together. Yeah, beach balls, they do. Hold on, so I'm going to show you what side I use. CPU comparison. If you want to look at how parts work, this is the website I always go to. Compare. And let's say you have a GTX 1650. Oh, I need to go to GPU. It's my fault. GTX 1650. Let's say you said 1650, right? Yeah, you have a GTX 1650. Okay. 1650 versus an RTX 3060. It'll show you the differences of what big of a percentage that would be improved. So look at this. It would go up 133%, and look, the cost is just double. Just double. That's not bad at all. So you would have way better frames. Look, instead of having 60 frames, 70 frames, you'd have 142 frames, 153 frames. And this is all specific. If they put it in one category, it probably won't be this crazy of a jump. Or no, it probably still would be this crazy of a jump, but I'm saying, like, it may not be like 153 FPS every video game, but like certain things you can just take from this and go, okay, you understand that this is way fucking better. Way, way better. Like, you can even look. Like, it's better. And it has ray tracing. I don't even think, you can't even ray trace on anything that it doesn't have, is fucking support it. So even if you got an RTX, like if you got an RTX
a 2060 shit, like let's say a 2060, you would still have 93% improvement and you would have way better. Like, look at that. See what I mean? And this is I think this is their EFPS, which is like hypothetically. So if you get 50 frames in GTA 5, you'd get 100 frames in GTA 5. If you get 50 frames in Overwatch, you get 119 frames. And that's not even the 3060. The 3060 is vastly better than that. And again, I don't know where the EFPS bullshit is that it was popping up before, but yeah. You can compare the two. Bro, I play VR and it's a 4 gig card. Yeah, you're fucked. That's the issue. You're fucked. I used to have a 1660 actually, and yeah, they're tough, man. You can't play VR on one hardly. I had a 1660, a little Zotac 1660. It was a dual fan, I think. And bro, they're not shit, honestly. See, there's only 47% improvement though between a 1660 and a 3060. But still, that's a big improvement because, like, look, 60 FPS, 140 FPS. Like you gotta, like, this is the effective speed, but if you gotta actually go through here and look at the stats and just go pull from, you know what I mean? Pull your fucking brain out of your cheeks and then look and see, okay, you know what I mean? Like, average FPSs are way higher, like double. So if it's willing to spend that money, especially 3060 is not bad at all. It's like, bro, that's so worth buying. That's why, like, okay, if you go here and go, okay, I have an RTX 3070, right? Let's say I got RTX 3070 and I want to go to a 5070 like I do. This is the upgrade I want to do. 60% improvement, but look at it doubles the frames. So instead of 215, like 320, it's 100. It's 100 more FPS. That's a big deal. And then like fucking whatever this means, shader rendering, it's like fucking triple the number. You know what I mean? Like, it's ridiculous. That actually is double, but you know what I mean? Like, it's you can see the vast improvements here compared to what I have now. And mine's an older card, so mine's getting older. It slows down with age. You can see this shit come out 55 months ago compared to 2 months ago. You know what I mean? So it's like, obviously, you're going to have a way better time using a 5070 than you will fucking have a 3070. Because it's just common sense. They made a new version of it for a reason. And this is the website I use to compare all parts. Like, again, like, let's say my 7600. If you want to compare the 7600 to the 9700X. Not going to be that big of a jump, but look, I mean, 10% improvement. And then look, if you look down here at the actual like workstation, desktop, it all improves, even the gaming, 10%. And 10% is a big ass jump. You know what I mean? People don't think 10% is a lot, but if you really look at it, I mean, look at these stat scores. You can see that's a pretty big jump, especially for the fact that I render all the time and do whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? If I actually, like, if you do video editing and stuff like that, this is going to make that 24% difference right there for workstation is going to make a big difference. Has 2 more cores. I mean, it's nice. So, yeah. Anyways. What was I going to say, though? My age, I'm lucky as fuck to get this PC. I'm so grateful. For real. I did see a PC used that had RTX 2070 in it and an i5 9400 for like $600. CPU sucks, but the rest is super good. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I probably would get the RTX 3060. But again, if you could find something with a Ryzen in it, I'm just saying, Ryzen's so much better. Robin O'Malley fight Saturday. Holy shit, Jaws. Dead as be. I'm gonna head out again. Bye. But yeah, I'm kind of excited for that Marab fight. I'm not gonna lie, Jaws, because I really hope that Sean O'Malley actually comes and fights. I want to see a good fight this time. I will not watch it though. I'm not gonna sit here and stream it and watch it like I did that night. I won't. That shit had me so mad. He was just sitting there getting beat up. Like, no. But yeah, you can see there's not much difference between these two. But again, yeah, it's worth it. See, a 9900X would have been nicer. But again, look, 1% difference right here at least. But again, when you have that many cores and threads, that's fucking double the cores and threads that I have currently. And brother, you can see that on the workstation. 43% boost. Like, that's big. And see, what makes me mad about the CPU upgrades is they never show any FPS change as far as, like, you know, shit like this. And honestly, bro, like, it does make a slight difference. You know what I mean? And you can even see that they do put a score here. Where is it at? Gaming, 117%, 106%. Like, you can see it does make a difference that way. But yeah, it kind of pisses me off that they don't put any frame per second changes on it. Ryzen 7 3800X with 2060, and the CPU is better than mine, and also has 8 cores, so it's so much better for editing. See, I wouldn't even mind taking the hit on the card and just spending the $300 or something like that to upgrade to a 3060. Saturday finna be a snooze festival. Maui doesn't get his shit together this time for real. Kevin Galston on the card too. Hell yeah. How much does the 7800X 3D? What, you comparing the 7600 to the 78, or you want to compare the 9900X to the 78 X3D? We'll do this first because it's more of a fair fight. But there's really no, look at this, there's really no improvement as far as just like the general shit. But look, somehow the 9900X having more cores and more threads makes it way better for a workstation. And then gaming wise, they're actually the exact same. Desktop wise, they're only a 2% difference. Lower memory latency, yeah, because it's the X3D. It has that bullshit on it, whatever they're called. But yeah, honestly, when you get into this level of stuff, there's no difference. Like when you get, the biggest difference for, again, workload is just cores and threads. Double the cores, double the threads, and you're gonna have a way better time, man. And even if you compare the 9700X to this, the same core count and same thread count. So look, damn near the same machine. You know what I mean? It's just, again, this one has that X3D feature or whatever that makes it a little bit better because it does whatever bullshit. But you know what I mean? Like, technically speaking, look right here, faster OC 64 core speed and blah, 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 blah. Like, all this little bullshit that doesn't even really matter. But it is faster single core speed, which means it's going to be faster for gaming, which is mean it's technically slightly better for gaming than this one is. Technically, single core speed does add on. If Sean can prevent getting ting down, I believe he has it. Maybe. How much does it cost? I forgot to add a little word. The 7800X 3D costs $360, and then this one costs $300. 9700X. My brother was going to get the 9800X 3D, but look at that bitch. Shoo! That thing is crazy, yeah? But yeah, he got the 9900X, which is on its way, and then I got the 9700X. Which, again, that's a hell of a jump, but yeah. 9700X is so good. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. COD Kid, you remember me? Dude, I haven't seen you in a million years. Yes, I do remember you. I don't know why everyone asked if I remember him, because, bro, if you come around enough, yes. If you come around enough, yes, I do. Promise. I guarantee you, bro. Guarantee you. See, my CPU that I'm getting right now only come out 9 months ago, too. It's having a damn baby. And see, even if you wanted AM5 and wanted a real cheap, good deal, look at that 9600X, bro. It's good for gaming still. Good for desktop and good for workstation. And it's fire. I mean, yeah, it's only 6 cores just like my 7600 here, but it's unlocked. I mean, hell, you can't really beat it. That thing, $200? That shit is fire. What do you mean? That shit is fire. Do you play daily? I mean, yeah, I play all kinds of games pretty much every day. Do you remember me, bro? Ant. I don't know why that pisses me off so bad. I don't know why. I don't know what about that irritates me that someone asks me all the time. And it's not you specifically, COD, or anything. I just get that asked a lot, and that shit bothers me. Let's see. i3 3400F. Fuck. Or i5 3400F. 13400F. That's what I'm looking up. Okay. And then we'll compare it. Oh, shit. I got you beat. But not by much, honestly. Not by much. If you got the 3400F, it's not beat by much. Honestly, that was a hell of a deal then. Oh, so these are only 65 watt TDP. Okay, so I'm not gonna have that bad of a that bad of a time cooling it. And actually, you have a higher core count. If you'll have a higher core count than me, so it'll actually be nice. If you got a it's not a bad CPU 3400F. I just have faster everything else. Sorry. Yeah, it's not. I mean, again, hell, you're still getting a hell of a deal there for. You said $700. That's not bad at all. CPU is only $130 though. Be so for real. That's kind of crazy work. And see, I wish I could get. If I was gonna get something like this, that's when I would. Or fuck. No, where is it at? If I was gonna get something like a. Well, no. I mean, yeah, I guess that. If I was gonna spend like $300 on like an Intel CPU, you get a hell of a. You get a hell of a. A hell of a deal going on with this, because I mean, look, it's got some crazy fucking numbers, and it's got 20 cores, 28 threads. You know what I mean? Like, that's good for workstation. That's really good for workstation. But again, I just like Ryzen more, man. I've had better experiences with Ryzen. You know what I mean? Maybe they have a higher core count and thread count, and yes, that does make a big difference for workload. But damn, son, I don't know. Bah. All right. It's good in game. I play 1080p. Oh, yeah. If you play 1080p, you can do anything with that. If I do stream, it's not going to be on 2 platforms. Yeah, you use your GPU encoder anyway to stream. It does not matter. You can go in your OBS settings and set it to NV Inc. or whatever it's called, and that makes your GPU encode it. You'll have no lag if you just do that, literally. So it doesn't matter what CPU you have. And again, I don't know what platform the 3400F is on. Is it on LG 1700? Because then you could upgrade to this technically later in life. Yeah, same exact. Look, this is the same exact socket. So later in life, you want to drop $300, you could drop $300 and buy this big bitch, and then you wouldn't have to worry about workload, streaming, gaming, anything. You know what I mean? That's a hell of a deal right there. I don't know what other games to open, quote unquote, and benchmark and look, because we've already looked at everything that I really play. I mean, there's games I could download. There's shit like Assetto Corsa that I could open, but I mean, Assetto Corsa, I'd have to fuck with it too much. Honestly. Oh yeah, we need to do COD. I'll do Black Ops 6 for a minute, just to benchmark it and see how it runs. What's up, Reaper? Sorry, I'm pissed off at the game, not you. Thing is, the 14th gen in general is bad because it can fry itself. Really? I don't know a whole lot. Like, I know a good bit about Intel, but again, I've never seen anything crazy like that. I've only seen like one. I can't remember what CPU it was that used to like. The socket for it was really shitty. It was really bad, and the pins would bend. They would be bent when they would come in and shit like that. But that's the only thing I've ever seen as far as that goes. I don't know if you've seen it. People talking about the 13th gen Intel CPUs and the 14th gen. Yeah, I mean, I believe it. I believe it because, dude, Intel, they're going through it right now. I'm gonna be so for real. Yeah, I'll search for a Ryzen build then. I would, Alex, for real. If you could find one, I would. But again, that $700 one for the 3400F, do that if you can. It's not a bad deal, man. And just, again, keep your eyes out. I mean, do you know the person that's selling it? Ask him, like, hey, you ever overclocked it? Ask him, like, you know, what'd you do with it? That kind of thing. Ask him. There's nothing wrong with asking him. What's up, other Ben? But yeah, you can ask him what they used it for, and they're probably not going to tell the truth. But, oh, it's not even used? Really? It's brand new? Damn, son. It's from a store in the mall? I'd be careful with that shit, son. I'd be careful with that. I'm not even going to lie, bro. I'd be so careful with that. That shit, well, you can get cooked by that, bro. I'm not even going to lie. You can get fucking cooked. You know, some people aren't the brightest in the world. Bless their heart. Somebody comes in my stream, and I recognize their name, and I remember them being, like, pretty belligerent, and then they say, oh, yeah, I had to make another account. Well, I wasn't 110% sure, and then he comes in and says, I had to make another account because I got banned on YouTube, so I fucking hammered his ass, dude. Because if I recognize you good enough from you doing something fucking annoying, then, yeah, I'm probably going to reban you. I don't care. It ain't that deep, though. I'm not mad, but, you know what I mean? Shit. Nah. I'm too tired. As soon as I get the PC, I'm resetting it. Oh, yeah. Just to get the malware bullshit that they pre-install in it off. But pre-builds, depending on who you get it from, can be either really good or really shitty. I would be curious who built it. That's kind of my thing. Because, like, if it's a private company, if they build them themselves and are selling them like that, that's dirt cheap. And they could have done a really good job. You just have to look in it and know. Or look in it, and if you don't know, then fuck. You know what I mean? It's just buy it and hope it keeps working. But if it's also like a massive company, like if it's an iBuyPower, CyberPower, don't buy that shit. Right hand to God, the only reason I know so much about computers is because I bought an iBuyPower PC for my first one, and it was so fucking bad that I had to fix it so many times that I learned everything I know about PCs from having to fix that shit. Pro CC is 100% usage. It's because I'm opening the game. Anytime you open a game, most of the time it does go to 100% usage. Fuck, why do I have to re-download shaders? Come on, bro. And that's going to keep my shit at 100. Sorry. I don't feel good, man. But yeah, it's going to be at 100%. It doesn't matter. 100% CPU usage, as long as you're cooling it, doesn't matter. If you're not cooling that bitch is when it gets bad. Because, see, mine's at 71 Celsius. That's honestly, for a Ryzen, that's fucking fantastic. Especially under 100% CPU load. So 73, 74, 72. You see what I'm saying? Like, if it's hovering around 70 Celsius, that's fine for a Ryzen. I don't give a damn. But I really wish we'd get these shaders downloaded so it didn't be at a fucking 1,000,000%. But again, hopefully this will mitigate when we actually get the other CPU. Oh, my PC's not liking this shit. I ain't gonna lie, B. It's starting to lag a little bit, the stream. But yeah. It's full blue graphics crazy. You should have seen it earlier when I was fucking downloading a game while playing a game. That shit was bad. But this is the most intensive part, is loading shit. So that's why it's just full fucking 100%. But it really shouldn't be doing that. It really shouldn't be. It's still not good for it to be doing that. But it's not, nothing's wrong. That's what I'm saying. It's nothing's wrong. It's just, again, not the best CPU that Ryzen's ever come out with, if I'm being so for real. But there's nothing you can really do about it, because really, if I open the menu that's showing you what cores it's using, it's probably using one core to death. To death, bro. Just because that's what gaming uses. It uses one core and just beats it to the fucking dirt. That's the way every day goes. If the sky is black and white, if the sun is black and yellow. Sorry. I had that Frank Ocean song stuck in my head. One core doing all the work and everything else chilling. Exactly. The other cores are working on my stream right now, and then the main, like the very first core, whatever you call it, it's fucking working its ass off double time. Because when you're playing a game, that's a single core process most of the time, if not all the time. Sometimes you'll see a little bit of jump in some other cores having to do a little bit of shit in the background, but no. Most of the time when you're gaming, it's single core process. That's why if you upgrade your CPU, if you upgrade your CPU most of the time, if it's just a single core process, you're not going to notice it. Your singing is so bad I didn't know what song that was. Hey, Reaper, can you not hear my voice is not normal at all? I'm sitting here sniffling, snuffling, and sneezing. That's why you didn't get no friends and shit to talk to. You know that, right? Sorry. That was fun. I like pointing out the obvious. What was I going to say, though? These shaders need to hurry up, man. Yeah, my voice is going. Wise bro from Squid Games. This isn't my operator, right? I don't have this shit selected. I do, bro. Hold on, let me get my cool skin out. Look at this bitch. That's the one I got for completing the thing early.
Let's fucking have it.
All right, bro, fuck. Cooked shitter. Sorry. I love you, buddy. You are a dickhead for saying that, though. You're a dickhead for that. I want to let you know that. No manners. Not a drop of manners in your blood. You don't just say that to somebody. Even what if I was really trying to sing my heart out like as hard as I could, and you just shit on me like that? Like, that's fucked up, dude. You gotta have better manners than that. I know your fucking parents raised you better than that. If the sky is black and white, if the sun is black and yellow, show me. Hello, fellow humans. Oh, God. I don't even want to know, bro. Seeing that his name's Dusty Nuts, bro. Come on, bro. I ain't even gonna fucking... I don't even care, bro. I'm drawing on a pencil right now like a fucking idiot. Then I still shit on you. You wouldn't shit on nothing, fat boy. Shit on nothing. Not gonna lie, if I'm not mean to you, I either don't like you or don't know you enough. Stay a fan. You don't know me, bruh. Sorry, Reaper. That's so mean. That's so mean. I'm playing. I don't like getting that ego Jack Doherty fucking stay a fan, pussy. Like, I hate that. I'd shit on you any day of the week for breathing normally. Reaper, you wouldn't get within 100 feet of me to shit on me, because look behind me. You see that big fucking wooden box right there? I'd take everything out of that and aim it at you all at once and shoot every round I have for them bitches at you. You couldn't even, you wouldn't just be Swiss cheese. You would just cease to exist. I don't fight no more, bruh. I ain't no damn fighter. I'm a my dad, every time he gets into something, he goes, I'm too old for this shit. Ain't no way, son. Oh. I wish the shaders would download, bro. I just want to get this done because my head's starting to hurt. My sinuses are done, dude. You get hit with hate crime and mutilation. Dude, I live in a stand your ground state, babe. If you walk on my damn property, I'm going to... I love you, though. I'm playing. I would never do nothing to you, Reaper. Hell, you like 15 years old. Why would I do anything to you? Dude, if you even acted like you're going to quote-unquote shit on me, I'd just be like, Reaper's dad, he smokes weed. And then you'd start tweaking out, dude. Your dad would throw you through a coffee table trying to get to you. I play with you. I feel so bad sometimes. I'm like, dude, that doesn't sound like I'm playing. I feel like I got autism because I can't vocalize when I'm joking or not. So that's why I always go, I play, or I'm joking with you, or something just at the end. Dad would laugh and walk away. Dude, your dad would whoop your ass up and down that street, dude. Your dad would get out there and grab you by that damn belt loop and start, hang. I don't drink. I don't drink when he hands me shots. Bro, that's crazy. Your dad's like, repeat the process, dude. Repeat the process. Drink and leave. If you get a girl pregnant, drink and leave. Sorry. Oh, shit, baby. If the sky is black and white, if the clouds are black and yellow. I think he says if the ground is black and yellow because he's talking about standing in a road. And he's talking about a stormy sky because he says if the sky is black and white. Because, you know, stormy clouds are kind of darker and, you know what I mean? My dad's low-key my best friend. Yeah, bro. Acquaintance better. Laugh my fucking ass. I'm sorry. Sorry. Oh my god, dude. Every time we open COD, it takes 20 fucking minutes to download shaders. I'm gonna cry. My head's hurting so bad, too. Like, I just want to go lay down, dude. I think it's my neck. I seriously, I probably need to go to the hospital. It's hurting that bad. It's hurting all the way down to the tips of my fingers. Fucking sucks. I feel like if I just work it out, we'll be all right. I'm about to, like, put something around here that's not going to choke me and just to get the pressure off, man. Ooh, that felt good. Probably go take a 30-minute nap and come back in game, still downloading. Fuck, dude. No, I'm all right. Go lay down then, bro. No, I'm all right. Fill out a job application. The handwriting is ass. Hopefully you can read my number in the email. Left my ass off. Dude, every time when you have to go in and physically write on paper for, like, job applications, everything like that, I'm like, bro, fuck. Like, I hate the internet. I hate that you have to apply to every job on the internet because it feels like they never get back to you now compared to back in the day when you would apply. You'd go in person, write application, they would actually call you back. But, dude, oh, my God, I hate that I have to sign stuff because, yeah, my handwriting is chicken water. I'm tired. I work 7 to 10 in the morning, went to the hotel, slept a bit, 9 to 3:30 or 4 in the morning. Went to hotel, started Sunday at 11 and ended last night almost 1 in the morning. Jesus. Beach balls, go to bed. You doing too much. Nah, I'm for real. I mean, hey, you're getting that bag, though, but Jesus. Like, I don't know, man. Honestly, for you said you made $1,100 over the weekend. I don't know. For $1,100, would I do that much? Shit, I don't know. I really don't. Everybody in here is trying to get a job. My ass going to 7th grade. Alex is fine. Trust me. Hold on to that while you can, bro. Hold on to it as long as you can. I know, I never understood what my dad used to tell me when he's like, dude, you're trying to grow up too fast. And then after I got older, I was like, fuck, I grew up too fast. You got to slow down. And don't worry about stupid stuff either. When you're in school and you're like, oh my God, that girl Becky, she liked me, but I don't know, she's screwing the head of the football thing for, I don't know, whatever it could be. Just don't pay no mind to it, bro. Don't. Just go in, do school, make friends, have fun, go talk to people, meet people, and do what you got to do. Can't start at 7 this morning. I'm going to keep going. Sunday I made that. Saturday I made probably another 800. Hot damn, okay. You made like $3,000 over the whole weekend? Okay, yeah, I'd probably do that. If I knew how to do it. 7th graders fire gang. We're also like 4 years older than you. Yeah, for real. But Alex, for your age, you're really smart too, because everything I've been talking about with computers, you've been keeping up with. So, I made like $3,000 on overtime alone last week. Jesus. Where's my part of it? I've been your entertainment while I was your entertainment while you were doing all this. Jesus. Some scummy ass streamer would say something like that. That's bad. Definitely not getting a girlfriend at this age. Dude, don't worry about that shit. And don't be in a rush, dude. Don't when you grew old enough. See, I was homeschooled my whole life, so when I got old enough, I went out and it became disgusting. Don't do that. Don't be tame and be a normal guy. Be a good person, and somebody will come along and be good. All right. Don't be an animal. Begging in the dirt for money like a worm is crazy. That's what I'm saying. Like, dude, there's a streamer out there, like somebody saying, oh, I worked a lot this week. I think I'm going to treat myself to a nice dinner. And then there's some streamer that's out there going, $5. That shit is insane. There's some, dude, I love streaming and all that, but like I'm mentally ill. But there's some really mentally ill people that really need to get help that stream. And what makes me so mad is streamers that are like, you keep grinding and stuff, you put in that work, you can make it, you can do whatever. And I'm like, dude, you made it all by luck and other people's money. What the fuck are you yapping about? Don't lie. Ben will flame the fuck out of you. Reaper, shut up. It's only you, Reaper, because you get too brave. My buddy's looking at 6K of overtime right now. He has 97 hours last week. Holy shit. Got me banned and used his mental illness against me. Yeah, dude, manipulating my bipolar disorder's fire. But what did you say? You said for me to go hurt myself. You told me to do that, so I reported it to Twitch, and I said, this made me very uncomfortable, and I suffer from bipolar disorder, so this is very upsetting. You got a fucking day suspension. Dude, I know it's so bad to say this, and please forgive me, but manipulation is so great. Also, we're at 100% usage right now. Jesus. We're actually just maxed out usage right now. I have not seen this in a while. Like, we've seen it in the game, but now this is just the game running. This is nothing in the background. Nothing's going on. This is just literally the game is taking 100% of my CPU up somehow. Damn it. One day of a 16-year-old streamer. Dude, I don't even want to know. It's just going to make me mad. I don't know. Look, man, it don't matter how much money you make. You should always keep it in your heart to like be a humble person. Don't like be like, oh, I think I'm 16 years old, just got my license, let me take out the Ferrari a little bit. Let's go run over somebody because they can't afford insurance. Like, don't, you know what I mean? The streamers like streaming and editing 24/7 is much harder than your 9 to 5. They're a fucking idiot. They're an idiot. Look, man, I'll say editing does take some repertoire, and you got to get used to it. And it is, it's still like remote work, which remote work is still easier in my opinion than physical hard labor because again, you're just using your mind. But I would say editing is it's something that is work, but streaming and recording and all that, no. And I would say again, it's not harder. Editing is not harder than your average 9 to 5. It's not harder. If once you learn how to do everything, it does not. It's nothing. You sit here and you click buttons. How hard can that be? I'm just saying. I don't care how far I make it in this. I don't care how what I do, whatever. I'll never, ever, ever, ever say that a damn 9 to 5's any easier than this. I don't care. I've been cussed out many a times on the stream by random people. I've had people come in and be a dickhead to me for no reason and just be belligerent and moron. And dealing with the public all the time is pretty annoying. Not being able to share personal information because people are creepy and try and find where you live and all this shit is horrible. And it's like, bro, honestly, like that's the worst part. But even then, again, it's still not worse than a 9 to 5, dog. That's just not it. I would rather deal with that just nine days out of the fucking week, and there's only 7. Sorry, but no, literally, like I would rather deal with that all day, every day, than I would have to work at fucking Walmart having to stock. Like I've done it before, so I can honestly say that I would much rather do this shit 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, never sleep, only do it, than ever have to sit there and do something that I don't like to do, man. Send my videos to my friend and pay him for it. He's a local news to fire their editor to hire him at 17. Damn. But yeah, dude, I don't even know what I was gonna say, honestly, motherfucker. Yeah, I mean, editing's a little different to me. I feel like that is a premium, especially the better you get at editing. Yeah, it's something to pay someone for to get done as well. Because I mean, it's something it's a skill. It's a skill that people go to college for and stuff like that. I mean, obviously, it's something that is worth, like, that is real work. But like, as far as streaming, recording, and all that stuff goes, and talking to people and all that, I don't know, man. You have to be a really, really like antisocial person to not be able to do it. And it's struggling to do it. And here's my thing too. If you're like that, it's not for you. Because this is a very social thing to do. Like, you need to be more, like, hell, it's even opened me up to be more social, because I wasn't a very social person before I started doing this. But I'm learning, and I'm getting better at being social and being around more people every day. And it's something you learn and grow with. But, you know, if you can't, then it's probably not for you. You know what I mean? Hell, for a long time, I thought it wasn't for me. I mean, chilling and staying down can be, for real, exhausting from time to time if you have to deal with some bull. Oh, look, everybody's depressed. Let's be for real. Everything's hard. Just existing's hard. But I'm just saying, comparing, like, your damn... What's a good job to compare this to? It's comparing a damn... a warehouse worker to what you do. You know what I mean? Even if the warehouse worker is like, they're not doing that much, they're just piddling, walking around, just doing whatever because they get paid hourly and they don't care, right? Literally, still piddling at a damn warehouse and sitting here playing a video game and talking to people, what the fuck? That's a no-brainer. You know how hard this is? Not at all. Editing? Now, editing can be hard. I'll say, again, editing is, it's a skill, and it takes time and money and to learn, and to get a good editor, it takes money, and to get a good editing software, it takes money, and, you know, I mean, shit costs. Don't get me wrong. But I'm saying, like, again, comparing the two, I'd much rather do this shit. Working for Mr. Beast would be fire, bro. Oh my god, it would be. He seems like a really good person, even though he was a part of a lot of drama, because, you know, who he does hire. But, dude, honestly... he seems like a really standout guy, in my opinion. Like, I don't know. I'm a very trustworthy person when it comes. I trust people too easily, and I feel like that's something that I would trust him way too fast, because he just seems like a good person. If someone has a good heart, if they seem like they have a good heart and good intentions, hell, I'm game. I don't care. Like beach balls, dude. Sorry, I'm not flirting with you on the clock, bro. Oh fuck. Still hard though. You gotta edit. There's a 100% deadline for his vids. Gotta. Oh yeah, like to be an editor again. Like I said, that's more of an actual, like, that's work. That's real work. And again, deadlines are met, and like I said, it's remote work. It's just like having a job, like remote. Like it's a job, man. Editing is a job. I'm just saying all the other shit that comes along with it is just not that deep. And if you do mild editing, like if you're just cutting up audio, okay, you find the gap where someone's taking a breath in, and guess what? Cut it. You know what I mean? Like most of my videos, like all I'm doing is putting footage there for context, cutting out all the audio, and then I do know how to do a lot of the other stuff, but I just don't, like subtitling and stuff like that. I don't need it for my videos anymore. Have I thought about bringing it back? Yeah, but I mean, hell, what's the point? You know what I mean? Like YouTube subtitles that shit anyway. Oh no, my intentions are to sleep. Oh, what the fuck? Yo. That's crazy. My dad would like you because you kill coyotes, honestly, so that's the only one you got a shot with. Yeah, we need you, Beach Balls. We need you on the crib because we got to kill this coyote, dude. He's killed like 2 or 3 of my chickens, dude. And I'm going to run out there and I'm going to blast his damn skull off his face. I'm going to be honest. You know, the other night I nearly walked out with the AK. to check if it was out there, but I was like, you know, an AK-47 with a 40-round mag in it to kill a coyote is a little overkill. Come of vids, cut the audio, add smooth transitions between in the audio so it doesn't cut off weird. I zoom in and out and use the ease and phase of Adobe for them, and that's all. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? That does not. No, I'm playing. To me, I feel like that's just a part of cutting audio, though. All like the putting the smoothness between the audio and transitioning it and cutting it, and then the zoom in and out, like the pan and crop, and then again, just like making everything look smooth. That's just a part of editing, but it's not that hard. You know what I mean? Again, comparing to busting your ass at a warehouse for somebody else, you know, if you're editing, you're working for yourself. I don't know. If you pay, I'm fine with it. I mean, that ass, though. Trying to get a new gun. Actually, there's a raffle for one. That's a $13K setup. Wait, what? What? If you, dude, an old buddy of mine, miss him. He won a P320, I think, or a P3 something. Shit, I don't know. And he won it in a raffle for like $20. It really pissed me off. It was a SIG. Thank you for mudding. I'm mudding him because he's just got a TV in the background. He really ain't hurt nothing. I'm just messing with him. Bless his heart. He's just on his Connect mic, dude. Leave him alone. Papa, leave him alone. Hold on. Somebody working at Twitch seeing this message is going to be crazy. I'm trying to get a gun. No. This is a normal conversation for an American patriot. What are you talking about, Alex? We're not British like you, fam. That's average. Dude, you can go buy a gun at Walmart. At Walmart. What do you mean? You need to move to the States, dude. Buy you old 12-gauge shotgun. For Americans, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's your first issue. You're not American. Sorry. No, our politics side's not great right now, so stay over there, but, I mean, yours isn't great either. Fully built with a thermal scope on it, IPVO, optic, a suppressor, a bipod, whole nine. It's a fully built gun. Jesus. Hell yeah. Maybe a toy gun, maybe a BB gun. I got BB guns, bro. They're right behind me. Yee! All right, you know what's funny, by the way? The entire time I've been playing, I did not look at the usage or didn't write down anything, so now this game I got to look up and fucking do that. We got to talking, bro. We got to yapping, and we just yapped, and I didn't do my actual, like, intentions for today.
Work quick and clean. No witnesses.
Motherfucker, dude. I'm trying to look at statistics. Shit on, bitch. Oh, I did a horrible kill on him, too, and then I teabag him. You know, his teammate's like, I killed him. Damn, that flick was bad. It was mostly 100%, like the lowest maybe 85, and not even. Nah, yeah, you kind of right. It's staying around 100. Only thing is I don't like that it's a 308. It's a big touch, or a touch big for Yotes. Yeah. Damn it, I still didn't get that shot. Yeah, I feel like that is a little bit overkill. But again, hey, hell of a deer hunting gun, baby. 5.15 gigahertz. Yeah, I'm telling you, dude, if you put an AIO or something like a good cooler on it, your boost clock is going to be nice, man. I'm telling you. Did you just moan or no, sir? No, sir. Maybe on the weekend. Oh, motherfucker. Can you not? Find your daddy at home. You can't. I promise you that. I promise you. You don't even know what his color his hair is. Ooh, somebody's gun is weird. Shit on. Sorry. I haven't played COD in so long. This is such a, like, this was my childhood game. Like, this was not me being an adult and playing this shit much. I did play Black Ops 6 a lot when it first came out, but you know what I mean? No one played COD after they got the age, like, about 20-something, you know? I feel like, again, like, my era was just, it's when COD died. You know, COD became mid. But back in, like, you know, my brother or my cousin, you know, when they're damn 10 years older than me, that's when they got to actually see the good CODs at my age and stuff. Like, the real good CODs. So it's just like, you know, it kind of sucks. But again, they had other shit going on. Fucker. Aww. Dude. Wow, that guy needs to, like, find some shit out. Oh. My game crashed. Oh, fuck, bro. My game crashed. But it's been at 100% usage, so we can just document that. Damn it, what was my FPS at? What was my FPS? It was like, I'll say 120. That's fine. All right. 76. COD. 100%. Usage. 100% usage. It was 5.15, right? 5.15. Hertz FPS 120. We'll just throw 120 and maybe it'll be higher. Hell, I don't know. I wish I would have paid attention. Saying your CPU was running at a minimum like 510 gigs at all times, 100%. You're right. I mean, it was, but I just put it 5.15. So that's average. I'm trying to average out everything. You know what I'm saying? I only played a little bit of multiplayer. Basically, only did COD or only did campaign of the COD games. Really? Damn, that's kind of real though. The campaigns are my favorite part. After the first 2 months of multiplayer, I don't want to play it anymore. It's too like people just sweat like I just did. I was sweaty as hell. Like that was stupid. It's not how COD's supposed to be enjoyed. You're supposed to plug a controller in and walk around and have fun. I'm way more of a Battlefield guy these days, honestly. That's just how I am. I don't know. They're a lot more enjoyable multiplayer. They're slower paced. Yeah, it got to that, even above it. Okay, yeah, I'll average out. We can say that. Blah, 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 blah. It worked on whatever. And then I'm going to try out F1, by the way. I've only got a 5-hour trial, but I'm going to try it out. Fuck. Let me check my phone. Steady calling my phone. It's like that new Drake song. Who calling my phone? Nokia, dude. That song, honestly, I'm not going to lie. I actually really like that song. I hate that I like a Drake song that much. I like a lot of old Drake, but dude, that song, I don't know why I like it. Who's calling my phone? That shit, it goes so hard. What's your favorite Black Ops? Black Ops 2. Don't even get me started. Black Ops 1 is the very close contender, but Call of Duty goes Black Ops 1 or 2, and then Black Ops 1 or 2 for the top two parts, because it's hard. So I had Black Ops 1 for a long time, because I couldn't get Black Ops 2 when I was a kid. Then my brother used to bring it over, and he would leave me the disc for the weekend, like Black Ops 2. He'd go and do something or whatever, and he'd leave me the disc for the weekend, so I got to play Black Ops 2. Then eventually, after I begged my dad long enough, he's like, fuck it, I'll go get it for you. He got me Black Ops 2. I played that until Advanced Warfare come out, never touched Ghost. And then Advanced Warfare was really fun. I liked Advanced Warfare, but that was weird. But no, Black Ops 2 is my number one, because that's what, like, I played. Modern Warfare 2 is what I played with my cousin Jacob. I played Modern Warfare 2 with him. We used to sit on the end of his bed, and he would play, and then he'd hand me the controller when he died. Like, we played together, right? Black Ops 2 was me and my brother's game, where, like, he would come over and we'd do split screen fucking, what are the little Caltech square pistols? What are they called? The TAC-45s or whatever. He'd dual wield them, or I'd dual wield them, one or the other. I can't remember. That was the number one game for me, like, for my entire childhood. Black Ops 2 was the shit. It's my favorite Call of Duty. The ballista, the damn DSR snipers, quick scoping in that, doing any of that stuff was my favorite. That was peak Call of Duty. Black Ops 2 was by far the best CODs. MW2, the original version, were the best one, honestly. Black Ops 2 blows MW2 out of the water for me. Even though, again, I have good memories with both. Like, they're a staple of my childhood. Black Ops 2 is my shit. That was my shit. That was, like, when I actually got good at gaming, barely. I was dog shit now that I think back on it, but, like, I was fire back in the day, back in 86. Dude, holy shit. You make me want to get Black Ops 2 and play it. Fuck. You know something funny? I never beat the campaign for that game. Never had. I was a kid. I just didn't pay attention. Dude, oh, that CPU needs to come in, cause I wanna game, dude. But I wanna get off too. I wanna just wait. Dude, speaking of my brother, I've been texting my brother about PCs all week. We just been sitting there, blah, 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 blue, 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 bullshit, you know. Just yapping. My suppressor covered shipped. My suppressor should ship on Thursday or Friday. Should be here next week. Ooh. Beach Ball, send me a video of that suppressor, dog. Seriously. The AK we have has a compensator on it, so I'm pretty sure it is threaded. I'm thinking about applying to be able to have a suppressor. I just don't know. Because, I mean, I have a completely clear and clean record. But I don't know if I'm going to have money for that expensive shit. Because suppressors are a lot. I know they are. Cost a lot of money. And you can't rapid fire the gun that it's on, too, because it'll overheat the suppressor and fucking melt it. Especially with AK. At least from what I've seen. Original Zombies was still the best zombies, honestly. Black Ops 2 Zombies was a very close contender. See, I didn't play zombies a whole lot. I was scared of them. I was so young, bro. I was kind of terrified of the zombies. Black Ops 1 and 2, I kind of avoided. I watched my dad play Black Ops 1. I watched my dad play Black Ops 1's fucking zombies with my brother when I was a kid. And I was like, just sitting back, staring at it, like side-eyeing it. And then after I got older, I played it. And it was like, that's fire. Why did I miss out so long? Love talking about PCs. Swear, dude. Fucking swear. Let's just sit here and talk about them. What can we talk about? Bro, having a new gen CPU in there and knowing you have a little bit more performance, a little more headroom for your CPU is just perfect. I know, bro. And, like, I didn't spend that much, technically, because, again, my brother's buying that CPU off of me. I told him I'd give it to him, but he won't accept that shit. He threatened me with a gun, and he's like, I'm paying you. And I'm like, okay. He was going to pay. I cleaned his car and stuff, and he was like, tell me your fucking cash app. Like, he grits his teeth and says that. And I'm like, I don't know, dude. It's so funny. He bothered me for like 2 days about it or something. I was like, fine, all right. I gave it to him. He sent me like $50 for cleaning his car. That's what I bought Elden Ring with, funnily enough. I'm going to need to take my AI on to a different muzzle break, though. It'll take 20 minutes. I'll set a link in the Discord as people got my suppressor from. They do a payment plan so you can afford it easier. Ooh. Don't start me, beach balls. I'm going to get a bunch of this bullshit, dude. Steady calling my phone. Is you trying to bone? That's not even the right. Why do I got to get my birthday? Well, I guess it is a firearm accessory. I'll give you my birthday, little man. Don't worry. I'll give you the real one, too. There you go. Find your shop. Oh, silencers. Yeah. God. Oh, well, they're not as bad as I thought. Little 20. Oh, dude, a suppressor for a 22 would be sick. That would be sick. A little $500 one. $500. Get a little like Ruger pistol and just tick, tick, tick. That'd be so, dude. That'd be so fun for a dude. It'd be so fun for a damn shit. Just a range gun. Like it'd be like a damn pellet gun that would kill something. See, here we go. There's the M4. There's M4, 223 and 556, a Surefire, SOCOM, 556, RC2, $1,000. Jesus. Still not that. I mean, honestly, it's not as bad. I thought it was going to be like $2-3 grand, not just a less than a grand. See, this is 9mm, $700. That's not bad, man. This shit is not bad. Now, I'm guessing to get like a real high quality one, it would probably be like fucking, yeah. So here's $1,500 one, rugged Alaskan, damn, 338. Oh, that's fucking 338, 338, whatever you call it. I don't know, dude. Did you get more PC specs? Yes, I did see it. But you have guns freely. I wish I could get guns easily, gang. Oh yeah, dude. I love living in fucking old America, baby. I can go to Walmart and get a gun. I can go to the damn pawn shop and get a gun. I can get guns everywhere. I love guns, man. I got the Sandman S. Let's look at this. Hold on. Said he calling my phone. Can I search on this shit? Deadass B. There we go. Ben, when is your birthday? January 26th, buddy. You said you have the Sandman S. Oh, Sandman S. Ooh. Yeah, that does look crazy nice. So what, this $800 one? That's not that bad, honestly. Again, like it's not I'm not saying it's like low quality, but it's good. That's not bad for what you're getting. It looks really nice. You can get it in either tan or black. That's kind of fire, man. Like the RXD 30 Ti by Dead Air. That's my next one. let's click on. Oh, I can't click on Dead Air specifically. Damn. Let me just scroll through. What page is it on? Which, like, number 1, 2, 3, 4? You said it's by Dead Air. Oh, I found it. Found it. Out of stock. Damn. Oh, that does look nice, son. That looks very nice. That'd be nice to go hunting with, man. I like that burst. I like that burnt bronze, man. That's my favorite color of anything. I wanted to get some wheels for my Buick that were bronze like that. I love that color. Just me hearing that, bro. What? What did I do? I love guns, man. I do, dude. I do. I fucking do. I do. Alex, you got a problem with it or what? What are you talking about? I'm not playing. I'm not a thug. I'm clearing it, actually. Every time I pick it up, I clear it. Just for safety. I don't know. And I don't chamber it. I don't know why I do that, but it's just habit. Weighs nothing. Oh, how much does it weigh? How much does it weigh? Where's the weight? Description and specs. Damn! Only 9 ounces? And then with the brake mount, 12 ounces. That's not bad, bro. Dead ass. That's not bad at all. Yeah, I think Alex is in my Discord server, by the way. Or you? Did you leave it? Did you fucking... you didn't leave it. That's what I thought. Sorry, I'm playing. I don't care if people leave. I think... dude, people like... there was somebody that come in my stream the other day. They're like, oh, yeah, blah, 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 blah. And I said, oh, yeah, I've been talking about it in my Discord. And they were like, oh. And I was like, motherfucker, I know you left. I don't care. Hell, I would leave too. If you don't sit in there and talk, what's the point? I leave them all the time. I'll sit there and just leave random ones. It doesn't matter. That's my shit. I don't even use it that much. Like, I try and talk in it, but it's so dead. Oh my God, bro. In grams, that's actually so light. Yeah, 12 ounces, literally. 12 ounces on the end of your gun is nothing. The only thing about a suppressor is it makes the gun longer, so it's a little bit more... You can feel that, obviously. But it ain't that big a deal. What we talking about? We're talking about suppressors on guns. Yeah. But I want to talk about computers. Fuck guns. You want no guns? Guns, pew, pew, and shoot, shoot. You can do a lot on a PC, dog. What kind of dealer activity is this? Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. You know, thug. I'm an outstanding citizen. Actually, my state does not require me to have a firearm, like, certificate thing, like a pistol permit. I still have one. That's how proper I am, dude. I'm adorable. Front heavy? Yeah. It's less balanced, I guess. No. If you got... Well, technically speaking, it just depends on the weight of the gun itself. If it's already super balanced, you wouldn't want to get a real heavy suppressor on the front because then it would be front heavy. But if you shot it, technically, wouldn't that be better that's front heavy because it wouldn't kick up as much? It would probably just stay level. But that's what I was going to say about having a little bit of weight in the front is usually it would actually kind of even out a little bit more in my experience because a lot of them, they're more heavy in the ass end, especially a bolt action, kind of heavy in the ass end compared to, like, being heavy up front. I got Nitro and I suppose it ended on the 1st of July, so I still have it. Discord got scammed. Damn, bro. You be stealing? You stealing, dog? Y'all, I need to get off of here. I'm going to be so for real. It's 12 o'clock. I think I'm going to wait. I think I'm going to end stream and then wait for this old CPU to come in. I'm going to get everything ready for me to stream me changing the new into the old new. So... I think I'm going to end. Is that okay? Everybody okay with that? Nobody's going to get mad at me? Nobody's going to beat me up? I just want to go... I need to get some tools out, but really I don't think I'm going to even need... No, I'm going to need a screwdriver to unscrew my CPU block, I guess. That's it. Hell, to build a computer, all you need is a screwdriver. Not a flathead. A Phillips screwdriver is all you need. Excuse me, Morty. Just ping your Discord when the CPU arrives. Okay. Everyone's going to get mad. Trust will wait outside your house. Y'all ain't gonna like what you see when I walk out, Shane. I live in the country, baby. I'm gonna come out installing a pole. Sorry. I'm gonna cry. Oh. Wipe your tears with your $1,000 suppressor, pussy. Sorry, Charles. Sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't want to call you a pussy. I just thought it'd be funny. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My fault. Potato. Hi, Laws. I'm just ending stream, Laws. I'm just ending, buddy. I'm about to end stream and then I'll come back live when I get my CPU. Fuck, bro. Nah, man, have a good day, and I will. I love you, Beach Balls. I love you, buddy. We need to play some Dark Souls 3 again sometime whenever you get free. I know you've been busy and stuff. But yeah, I'm out of here, y'all. You gonna end? Why, man? Dude, I'm just not happy. No, I'm playing. I'm ending stream. I'm ending stream for a little bit. I'm waiting for my CPU to come in, all right? I've been fucking rambling for no reason. But Laws, buddy, if you're still there, bro. Bye, buddy. I'm sorry. I don't know. He said potato. He called me tomato first. But Laws, I'll see you later, okay? Come back around like 3, hopefully, when it comes in, hopefully, early. I'll ping Discord, though. I'll add everybody and be like, new CPU in, doing PC stream, okay? So, yeah, just keep an eye on my Discord thing. Can't wait for your CPU to add 1 pixel of quality to your face. Fuck you. Sorry. I'll see you.